Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Why do you do this?
I was trying to think of something creative to start with, and
you definitely found something.
can you blame me? I have monster trucks on the brain.
That's why.
I'm running out of content to start with. I'm running out of material. We're 10 episodes in, and I don't know if I can make any more.
Well, here we are.
Here we are. Welcome back to special 10 episode anniversary.
This is an anniversary?
I
didn't get you anything.
Well, I guess I'll have to take the Range Rover that I bought you for our anniversary.
Good thing I hate Range Rovers.
Oh, what a crying shame! I thought I knew you better. Well, I'll take it back.
Was it pink? What color was it?
It was white. I wanted you to blend in with white.
All the snow that's here.
Yes, absolutely. Is there a booger on my nose? I need you to be honest with me. Is there a booger on my nose? I just wiped my nose and I felt like some gelatinous something go onto the top of my nose. So I need you to tell me right now.
No.
Are we recording? Are we good? I'm very paranoid about the mics.
I know. No, they seem to be going. I can see both waveforms. It's all fun. It's all good.
Swell.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Swell. 1, 2, 3. Swell. So welcome back to Bob and Friends. We've officially made. I hope y'all don't hear the sounds of me squeaking my nose around. But we've made
really squeaky. No, don't stop that.
Okay. The tough crowd.
Yeah.
We've made 10 episodes. 10 episodes of Bob and Friends. Thank you for sticking around if you're a real fan. I'm
just going to say, we were kind of talking about this before the episode, but I'm in a very bratty mood right now, so you're going to get...
You are in a bratty mood. I mean, I'll give it right back, sweetie. I'll give it right back.
I'm just saying that's what you're going to get from me. This is going to be the brat episode.
The brat episode.
Brat episode.
Do you want me to return the energy, or do you
can do whatever you please.
All right, sugar. All right, sweetie.
Okay.
I already don't like it. I don't like the animosity. I like this to be friendly. I like us to have fun.
This is not called Bob and Friends. This is not where you go to make friends. This is Bob and
Enemies.
Bob and Enemies.
We could call this one, specifically, Bob and Enemies episode 1. It's just in the middle.
That's funny. That's good.
It's cute.
I hate that idea.
You can, okay. But yeah. Oh, I started the episode with.
Right, so you need to follow up on that.
Yeah. So I went to my very first monster truck show. And I said this to my beautiful Lindsay. I don't know why it came out that way. My beautiful roommate Lindsay.
That's not how you spell her name.
That's how Tyler spells her name. Calling you out on the air, Tyler. Tyler would be spelling her name with an A instead of an E. My beautiful Lindsay and my beautiful roommate Jamie, which I love him even though he hates me right now. I came home immediately after the monster truck show that I went to with my fake boyfriend Tyler.
Right.
And I've become so invested in the lore. They had probably 10 to 12 trucks. And they each have a name, and they each have these badass visuals of the driver standing there posted up, and everyone is a fan of a certain truck. Personally, I was really a fan of Megalodon. We could insert an image of Megalodon, the monster truck here. He kind of flopped though, at the show. I was telling my lovely roommates this, but yeah, no, he wasn't that great.
I unfortunately didn't get to go. Well, it's not that I didn't get to go. It didn't pan out. It didn't pan out.
Unfortunately, I didn't allow Nathan.
Unfortunately, Aubrey and Tyler really just didn't want me to go. So
Unfortunately.
So we didn't go, but I have been to many a monster truck show. What do you call it? To monster truck.
Monster Jam. Monster
Monster
Jam.
Right. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
am
my God.
literally a seasoned monster jammer, and I didn't even know it's called.
Oh, how are y'all doing tonight, Monster Jammers?
Well,
Grave diggers.
I am a grave digger.
Are you a grave? We can get into that in a second.
I am. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if they have like specific names for like the fans of each truck, but if that's what it is, I am a grave digger.
That's awesome.
When I was young, when I was a wee lad, I had a, like, you know how kids will have like little miniature cars that they can drive in, like bougie ass parents.
Yes.
Well, you know, Arthur and Melissa, my parents, they bestowed upon me a small monster. Well, no, a small gravedigger monster truck.
Was it? Wait, I envisioned like one of the remote control ones. Was it one that
no,
you could drive?
No, I'm sorry. I did not clarify that.
You did not do just you.
No.
You
This
drove
is-
Gravedigger.
I drove gravedigger.
That's crazy.
Truck.
For context, if you're not familiar with like the Monster Jam lore, Gravedigger is probably like the most popular monster truck. Like
he's been around the longest, I think. I don't know all the lore, but
well,
he's iconic.
I know the lore because I researched it promptly when I came home. Gravedigger was like started by this guy, this truck, and now 3 of his children are drivers for Gravedigger.
That's
because
insane.
there's
Imagine carrying
multiple-
that legacy.
No, it's great, and there's also another monster truck now that's called Son of a Digger, which is like supposed to be Gravedigger's son.
This is what I had.
That's
I know.
that's
was
insane.
fucking sick. It was literally like the best thing I had in my entire
I
life.
can already hear like the noise that it makes, like the the kind of like
No, I know what you mean.
yeah.
No, like it. I just remember like
That's
rolling up to the house.
I'm rolling up to the function in this.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted one of those, like, you know, every little girlie wants the Barbie car, but like I didn't get the Barbie car. They also make them like oh, so sad. So sad. But they also make them in like Mercedes Benz.
Yeah,
like miniature versions.
I didn't want none of that. I wanted Gravedigger, and I got Gravedigger, and the lights, like they're like on the side here, where the skull is. That like the eyes like lit up.
That's
It was
crazy.
so cool.
It
And
looks just like the real one.
It made the sounds like Gravedigger. It was so good.
That's awesome. No, it looks exactly like the real one. But yeah, no, Gravedigger, he's like the most popular one, kind of like wipes the floor with these hoes.
Wipes the floor with these hoes.
Although
remember
someone did give him a run for his money, like I will say.
I kind of have a story. It's real. I don't even know. I don't know if it's like even
You kind
worth
of have
saying. I kind of have a story.
Okay.
One of the monster jams that I went with my brother and my dad. I can't remember how young I was. It was probably like somewhere between the ages of 8 and 10. And it was the first time I ever got lost because after the monster jam, like it was pretty packed. Like usually there's not like I think people show up and show out.
No, people did pull up to
Yeah.
the NRG Stadium Monster
like,
Jam.
I've been to some that are like, there's just like no bitches did not show up. I don't know, but this one was like, I think it was like I don't even know where it was kept. It was like somewhere in San Antonio, some big arena, and I remember a lot of people were there. And for some reason, my dad and my brother like. I didn't even get lost on accident. They just like left me at one point. They said don't move, and I can't even
intentionally leaving my son.
I think I don't want to like. I mean, I don't want to like give my dad a bad rap. That's kind of like probably like something you shouldn't do. Is say like, 8-year-old child, stay right here. We're gonna be back. Like I don't know why he had to do that, but I remember it being like a stay right here, and I was like, okay. And I stood right there.
Did they not come back?
And they like. For the longest time, I just remember thinking like, "Oh my God, they're not coming back! Like they just left me. They left me. They left me." And I remember just sitting like in this like huge crowd. I feel like it was traumatic. I don't know because like I remember like seeing like the drain like grate
Oh
right
my
below
god,
me,
Mike.
and just like staring at that and just trying to like disassociate. I was like, all these people are around me. I don't know, like maybe they were not gonna come back. And I remember like this like family, like this like dad came up to me and was like, "Are you lost, son?" And I was like, "Ah, stranger danger! Oh my god!" Like I didn't know what to do, so I think I just was like mute. I think I just didn't say anything.
I'm
I was
good,
just
pops.
I was just like,
I'm good.
what? And I just didn't.
Imagery associated with childhood trauma.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the drain.
The drain pipe. And I don't remember how that story ended. I guess I was found because I'm here now. So
You then raised yourself and led a whole separate life.
I was raised by wolves.
Yes, at the Monster Jam. I was raised by
I was raised by the Gravedigger.
inside there are two wolves. One of them is Gravedigger, and the other one is also
Gravedigger.
is also Gravedigger. Have I told you about the variation of that meme where it's like we're talking about
inside of me are two wolves.
inside of me are two wolves.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But have you seen like the one where it's like inside of me there are two wolves. One of them is gay, and the other one is also gay. That's personally my favorite, but I just thought
I think I identify with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is also gay? Just not one of them?
No.
Inside me there are two wolves. One of them is gay, and
if
one of them is a very straight white man.
Well, that would be like because then you're bi. Like one wolf is gay, one wolf is bi. Oh, that or one wolf is straight, so I'm bi.
Do you feel like if inside there are two wolves, right? One of them is gay. Can that coexist with a really straight white man? Like, do you think that those two can like merge together to become bi, or do you think that like they're both so powerful, like, you know what I'm saying? Did I compute? Did that make sense?
I just like disassociate.
Knock knock. Anyone home? Knock knock. Anyone home?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's only two wolves home. One of them is gay. One of them is straight.
Wait, so one of them is straight?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Yes.
For
Which one? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it?
For you have two wolves.
You're supposed to be intimidated.
Oh, honey. We have many years together under our belt. I can handle anything you throw at me.
Okay.
I've spent many years tolerating Nathan's brat behavior.
Yeah.
And recently I learned how to give it right back.
No, you used to not know how to digest my brat behavior. You could not take it.
No, I couldn't. It would drive me up
because
the
you
wall.
would be like just pouring out your heart to me, telling me all these things, and be like, you know what I mean? And I would go, no, as a joke, because I'm so funny, and you would be like, oh my god, like you just could not take it.
I was so anxious. I was pouring out my heart to you, and you little bitch.
I don't think you ever did. I never did that. Okay.
I need to treat the mics well.
That I never did that to you when you were like genuinely like pouring out your heart to me.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Picking my nose.
Picking my nose next to the microphone.
Yeah. Picking my nose ASMR.
But I've gained a lot of practice dealing with that. But recently I unlocked my ability to like be a brat.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
The other one time. Well, this is when I first met Brat Bree.
Brat Bree.
I had never. I don't know. Like you had never treated me in such a way, or just like acted in such a way before in all of the years that we've known each other. And I needed to go to the grocery store really bad because I hadn't gone like since I moved here. So I needed to get a lot of stuff, and I hadn't been to this grocery store. And so I didn't know the layout. And so we walk in. I was like, oh, we'll go grocery shopping together. That'll be so fun.
Yes, let's.
Yeah. And then we walk in 5 minutes, like, as ran. I literally haven't even picked out, like, my first item. Aubrey's like,
such an exaggeration.
I'm done. Are you ready to go? Or I'm done.
Listen. This is my policy with grocery shopping. I don't care if you don't care. I don't care if you don't care. I'm going to speak my truth.
Okay, fine.
My policy with grocery shopping is like you have a path. You have a continuous path, and you must, like, when you need to grab something, you must grab it because you cannot go back. You cannot do this like whole zigzag, like, oh, I'm in the dairy section. Oh, I forgot an onion. Like, no, you forgot the onion. You cannot go back for it.
Our
You
philosophies
cannot.
are so different. When I go to the grocery store, I don't make a list. Okay.
Do you want to be there? Do you
I
not want to leave?
Can I give my piece?
No, you can, girl. You can.
Listen, I don't
There's
mind.
a lot to be said for that.
I love HEB. I love Heb. That is our local grocery store in Texas. It is wonderful.
No, it
I
is
love
great.
being inside there. I love the smell. Okay, I understand that people don't like to be, grocery shopping all day. But when I go grocery shopping, I don't make a list. I like to peruse. I like to take a promenade around a promenade.
Yeah, I was
if you
about to correct
whatever around the whole store. I go aisle to aisle. I do a zigzag through each aisle.
you. Every
And
single
I
aisle,
look at almost
including like toilet paper and like
no, I
dog
usually
food.
skip, no, okay, you're getting into the. Did we go through the dog food aisle when we went grocery shopping? No.
No, but we had to turn around because someone forgot cheese.
Okay, whatever. Listen, sometimes I forget something and I'm like, oh darn, oh golly gee, I need to go get some cheese. And listen, I needed to take my time. I had so many things to get, and by I hadn't even picked up anything, and Aubrey was like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. And
That's
so
an exaggeration.
The entire time I am trying to shop, Aubrey's like, oh my God, I just want to get out of this store right now. And I'm like, I don't care. And you were like hungry or something.
Because out of consideration for you and for my shopping experience, I picked up all of my groceries and I was ready to go.
You got 5 things. You had that. That's not fair.
Oh, I got the big moo. I got the
the
baked cheese.
You didn't make it correctly. You just ate it as it was, but you're supposed to fry it in a pan.
We didn't know that.
It says it on the front of the package. It says just fry it.
Shut up!
Listen.
Shut up! We
thought-
tried it together. We were like, oh, this is just regular cheese.
I mean, it was pretty good. And
Okay, insert visual big moo.
Insert visual big moo. I have a confession to make. It's not even a confession, but when you were gone, you left all of your big moo, and you went home. I don't know what it was for, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have some of that big moo.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I had some.
No, I'm glad that you ate it.
But
I'm glad someone needs to eat it.
Ate the rest of it when I got back, or when you got back.
I think I was just reflecting on what happened to it. Okay, basic backstory.
Of the big moo?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, continue.
Because I love not the cheese, the sliced cheese and shredded cheese section. I love the artisan cheese. Here's a ball of mozzarella, or here's some cubes of whatever. Okay, they had this thing. It was called Big Moo. It was a slab of cheese, and it was baked cheese. And I love.
I mean, I guess we can just look up Big Moo. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, no, we should look up Big Moo.
It's pretty. It looks so delicious.
But it looks great, but it just tastes like cheese.
Because we didn't put it in. You gotta activate the Big Moo.
I thought that it was already baked. I didn't think that I needed to bake the cheese. Yeah, no, it just looks like this. And we got the one that was
it was
spicy.
Jalapeno, yeah.
Yeah, ooh, roasted garlic.
I love how
skillet or grill it.
That's what I'm saying. You got to put it in a skillet.
Interesting. Okay, well, you and I just we were like, oh, anticlimactic, but that's because
I still enjoyed your Big Moo.
Well, I was reflecting on what happened to it because I took a little bit and I was like, that's not that great. But I think I had some substances, and I think I was like, cheese.
Oh, is that what happened? And then it just disappeared.
Yeah, I think I ate the rest of it in one sitting because I was like,
yeah.
You know.
How did we get on? Oh, grocery shopping.
Oh, well, I was a brat.
Yeah, no, Aubrey was probably the biggest brat. And I'm sorry, I like to take my time. I have to look at pretty much
I know
every single item in the store and say, do I want that? I have to literally every item. So I can't make a list because I might want everything.
Girl, I don't know. Well, I want everything in the store. I don't know how your grocery budget must be so big.
Last time I went to HEB, usually it's pretty expensive, but I've been sustaining myself on the groceries that I got, and I spent a little over $90, and I was really happy with myself.
Praised be. I usually
Blessed
spend,
be.
but I also go I have a nice habit of just going back to the grocery store like a lot. Like
I am not. We are so opposite when it
I
comes
know
to grocery shopping.
we
'cause
should never go together
I
again.
go once, like maybe once a month. Like that's it.
See, like I've had it happen before, but I will leave the HEB and I will immediately recall that I forgot something. I don't turn around.
Oh.
I don't turn around to go back. I will.
'Cause
I'm
you
like,
know-
I'll just
you know
come
what
back
you-
in a couple days.
You know what you could have done? You could have just like made your rounds. You could have gone back to the section and because it's okay to visit one section twice, and then you would have been like, "Oh, I also
Too much
need
time. It's too much time. I don't really want to spend
Why are you in such a rush? Like,
because I have things to do.
oh my god. Okay.
I have things to do.
why
We're
don't
sitting
you-
here today.
But also, why don't you just like take your time? You know.
No, but I have things to do. So you
What
know.
things do you have to do that are so much more important than your big move?
3:00, being a boss ass bitch. 4:00, cunting season.
5 o'clock, stunting on them hoes.
6 p.m. keeping my foot on these bitches' necks. Wait, can we?
I'm pulling
I
up.
was
Yes,
gonna say
I'm
pull this
pulling
up.
up the tweet.
We have so many rabbit trails that we just love to go down.
Nicki
Um,
Minaj.
So for context, there's just I don't know if it was for the new year like this year, but there's this video of Nicki Minaj saying what her New Year's resolution is, and it's just absolutely.
I'm sorry.
What
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is this?
It's because my keyboard doesn't work. I was using the
I was like, girl,
Nicki Minaj. New
what you want to about?
New Year's tweet.
Resolution.
Oh, was it a tweet?
No, it's a video.
Oh, no way.
Wait, have you
Really?
not seen the video?
No. I've never seen the video.
It's very funny. Yeah, but
Resolution 2024.
I think that's what it is. I think it was for Nicki Minaj reveals her 2024 New Year's resolution.
Come on, please tell me that. Oh my God.
Is it gonna
I can maybe look it up.
the headline?
What? Nicki Minaj reveals her New Year's resolution is to keep my foot on these bitches' necks. Is there a video? Oh, is it here?
Okay, I would go back. And then click on videos.
Okay.
And then
Oh, here it is.
here it is. Praise be.
Oh.
Oh my God. Please. Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Let's start that over.
New Year's resolution is to keep my foot on these bitches' necks.
If you couldn't hear, she says that her New Year's resolution is to keep her foot on these bitches' necks, which is just so real, and I myself want to keep that as a theme for this 2024.
Nicki Minaj is like, I do think like she kind of breaks the fourth wall of like stardom and like celebrity. Like she just shows up on random people's podcasts, kind of like Doja Cat, where she just like, but like it's not even random. There's this one podcaster that's
random
like,
people,
or not even a podcast. It's like, well, no.
And today we have Nicki Minaj.
that reminds me, Nicki, come out here.
Studio applause.
No, but like she comes on. There was this one guy's live stream. He's like a popular live streamer or Twitch streamer or whatever. And she was just like there. There's this like video of her talking about his like nails. Whatever. I don't know what I'm what I'm doing.
Whatever.
But I just love how she just does that. She just goes on like random people's like shows and podcasts and.
Well, there's a certain level of stardom I think that you can achieve where you just like you can just kind of do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to whenever you please. And I feel like that's her way of keeping her foot on these bitches' necks, you know?
Exactly.
But I'm a Barb. I'm definitely a Barb. Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know if I'm like a full. I don't really listen to her music, but
Pink Friday 2, her new album is actually it's pretty gas. It's pretty gas. Fuck this club up. High heels on my tippies. Don't say in Gabbana, that's on.
What?
I just stopped because you stopped.
Oh, I was just saying because there's a clip of her explaining because everyone thinks I'm saying pop the vitamins when I ride the dicky.
It's
but it's not.
Vetmonts.
And she says that she pronounces it wrong. On
She
purpose.
does. Oh, well, she has to make it fit the rhyme, so that's why I let it go.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, no, Vetmonts is a fashion house, but she says Vetements. Cop the Vetements when I ride. Shut up! Wait, just kidding. Nicki Minaj, don't shut up. You can say Vetmont wrong all you want. But yeah, I'm a Barb. Back the Barbs. I really want have you
What?
seen like
What?
have you seen okay, like like the back the blue like police flag thing?
Oh yeah, the like Blue Lives Matter flag.
Yeah, that one. Okay, people like did that and made it pink and it's like back the Barbs instead, and it's like a fake like political campaign for Nicki Minaj instead, which I personally align with heavily.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I
Back
see.
back the Barbs, absolutely. I also really like the image of her where it's like an American flag and she's like saluting.
I don't know how I'm gonna find that.
Literally look up like Nicki Minaj American flag. Yeah.
Mm,
I see this frequently like printed on tapestries. Yeah, no.
I think I've seen this.
Yeah,
no.
It's like it's so patriotic. I just feel so at home. Like I
I
feel
do. This is my America.
this is my country.
Yeah.
Country with the country. CUNTRY.
I don't get it. Can you say that again?
CUNTRY, like cunt, like cunty. Wait,
I don't
wait,
get
wait,
it.
wait,
Say
wait.
that again.
Check my technique.
Okay, that was like I I was like, are you having like a seizure or like, what's going on? Like, wait. I was like, what's going on?
Oh,
So you were just doing a Beyonce.
yes.
Beyonce.
Come to the feminine one. Oh. Are you here to serve? Are you here to slay? Whoa! This is what I want to see.
I got yeah.
I'm a proud member of the Beehive, the Bayhive. Bayhive. I saw Beyonce in concert earlier. No, not earlier this year. In like September, last September.
It was really bad. Just did not hit.
I did.
She honestly really flopped.
That is like comical. Like that is like funny.
Yeah.
Like of how
I know.
high level production. I mean, we saw the Renaissance movie together.
I saw it twice.
Wait, did you
Wait. Oh no, we didn't watch it a second. No, we did.
When did we
No, we
watch?
didn't. We
'Cause
tried. We tried to watch it a second time.
I want to
from
watch it
someone's
again.
phone.
I want to watch the Renaissance film again. I've already seen it twice, but
That was really good. It was really inspiring.
yes, it's basically just a film like of the entire like concert, the Renaissance tour, but it's like if you've seen the Homecoming documentary about her Coachella performance, it's kind of similar where it's spaced throughout with like documentary sections where it kind of explains how she did it and like the production that went into it, because the Renaissance World Tour was a wild production level. I mean, like,
that was insane.
I think that's pretty, you can say that unanimously. Like, it was just crazy. But,
Speaking of movies, I'm just trying to find some sort of segue.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up about Beyonce.
I love it. I love when you talk about Beyonce nonstop. But listen, we have some other topics I want to cover.
Absolutely. Oh, we cannot go another episode without talking about The Boy and the Heron, because
We have to talk about The Boy and the Heron. And
yes.
then if we have time, I also want to talk about May December, because that was a really cool movie we watched.
Me and Nathan have more media to talk about.
I just want to say this. There's something that I have to get off my chest right now, or I'll explode. Okay?
Okay.
I just
Safe place.
really don't like it that people randomly just don't know what Studio Ghibli is. And I'm like, or Ghibli, whatever. Okay, whatever, Aubrey.
You actually said it right. I think it's. I
So
think
why
it
do
is
you say Ghibli?
calling myself out. I do think I say it wrong.
Okay, well,
Djibouti.
Ghibli. Okay,
Get into it.
get into
Yeah.
it. I've like experienced so much. I don't know where I was going with that. I just don't.
Throw it out the window.
I'm throwing it out the window. In the past, like, couple months, well, 'cause Boy and the Heron came out, right? If y'all don't know, y'all bitches don't fucking know, that's the new Studio Ghibli movie that came out. Me and Aubrey are longtime Studio Ghibli fans. Aubrey was the one that
Yes.
introduced it to me, but I knew about it because when we were younger, the one movie that was like on the rise, like in at the time that we could kind of comprehend shit, was Ponyo. Like I remember Ponyo being like a really big.
Ponyo was like our generation when we were children.
Yeah. But before that, Spirited Away was a movie that I saw that scarred me and my brother because whenever the parents got turned into pigs, like
It's very
we like that was imprinted in our brain forever. And I saw that when I was really young, so like that it wasn't okay for me, at least. I don't know. But all I'm gonna say is that like these bitches just aren't growing up with Studio Ghibli anymore. It's just like not in the mainstream, I guess. For us, I feel like we grew up with it to some extent because everyone in my age group knows what it is, and
I feel like
it's near and dear to their hearts.
I'll make a brief before we like enter into talking about The Boy and the Heron. I feel like Studio Ghibli is like, I don't necessarily think it was mainstream for every like American child, but I do think that like Studio Ghibli movies are honestly best enjoyed when you are an adult. Like, for instance, I'll use this. Like, I've met so many people that say that Coraline scarred them as a child, but they really enjoyed it when they were older because that movie, like, it is just very fantastical. It's
Yeah.
very like kind of creepy at times. Like it is just kind of like that. It's a wonderful movie, but I honestly wouldn't even say that like, I don't even know if I would have enjoyed Coraline as a kid, but I love it a lot as an adult.
I saw it when I was like around 10 or whenever it came out. It was like right when it came out in theaters, and my dad took me to go see it. And I
It's
know
a weird combo.
I know I'm fucked up because I really I like after that movie I was like, yeah, that was awesome. My dad was like, what did we just watch? Like he was so weirded out. And then everyone who else like in my age group who saw it, they were like, that was a weird movie. And I was like, y'all bitches are so boring. Like what the hell?
No, I mean, I think you were keeping your foot on these bitches' necks.
I was keeping my foot on these bitches' necks. So anyways, I just wanted to preface this by saying I'm annoyed because bitches don't fucking know what Studio Ghibli is. And so I kept like asking my coworkers at work, being like, oh, are you going to go see the Boy and the Heron? And people were like, the Boy, wait, what? And I'm like,
well, there's also
Studio
the
Ghibli?
anime, like,
yeah, no,
I sound kind of like like the anime stigma. I sound like
no,
an
there
incel,
is
but,
the
like,
anime stigma because people in this country are like, anime, ew, like what? That's weird. It's not. It's actually like really fucking cool, and you're boring.
No, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Like, there's like a whole. I mean, this is just this separate conversation, but like the moment that you stop having all these like roadblocks of like, oh, this is cringy, that's the moment when you're like enlightened.
No, I know.
Like that's the moment when you're
I
enlightened.
think my friend Aiden, our friend Aiden, said this recently. He was like, normalize cringe.
Yes.
And I was like, honestly, and he was just like, I'm just so tired of like cringe culture. And I'm like, you're right. Like, I need to just, there are things that are cringe. They're just inherently cringe. That's okay. But then there's also things like anime that's like people, like the general consensus of like American people our age is like, anime's weird. Anime's like taboo. It's strange, whatever. But it's like, or like K-dramas or whatever. It's like, no, that's just another culture's like for like media. Like that we have just as weird shit.
It's weird because like, it's really, I think it's the perception of anime fans. Like we're exposed to online. Like for instance, like K-pop stans. It's the same thing. Like they're passionate
and they get obsessive.
They're obsessive and they're passionate.
And then for anime, it's kind of just like, you know, the weebs, the weeaboos. Like,
well, they're also obsessed in it.
They can be a little cringy, but also like, who fucking cares? They're having a fun time. They're having a great time.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm kind of like, okay, well, at least they have a hobby. Like,
yeah,
no, bitches
like,
don't have a hobby. Get a hobby.
They're not fucking boring. Like, that's what I say. Is just normalize not being boring, maybe.
No, I was gonna say that like it's just for so many different reasons, but like especially like the moment that veil is lifted, like there's just so much more for you to enjoy.
Yeah.
You can just enjoy more things.
Because it's
you can
actually
have more
very
hobbies.
enjoyable. I think a lot of people who shit on anime, you can find like your genre of content in anime as well. It's not
absolutely
all, like, tentacle porn.
Well, you can watch Food Wars,
and then
or
you can get some tentacle porn.
You can watch Studio Ghibli, or you can watch. I mean, like this is another great example. It's like if I wasn't exposed to anime, there's like a whole section of art that would not inspire
Oh
me
yeah.
or
Oh,
have
it's all- and it's
founded
like
me. Like
This
me, like we were talking about that the other
Yes.
day, like that music video with all the pussies.
We're not gonna pull it up.
We're not gonna pull it up
but
for a
it's-
few
'cause-
reasons,
Well, it's also like really hard to find. But I remember
which is
like
sad.
we were children, young, young people, and we were watching some really like suggestive
Yeah.
anime content. And yes, I think anyone would look at them and be like, "What the fuck are y'all watching?" But like, there's so much
Aesthetically,
artistry behind it. They're aesthetically beautiful. The story is really, really deep and rich. And like, maybe we shouldn't have been watching it as kids, but there's like a lot of shit that like, why
Well-
are young boys playing fucking Black Ops? You know what I mean? It's the same kind of argument.
well, it's like the thing of like I like. If you were a child who grew up with the internet and you were a parent who thinks that you can shield your kids
Yeah, no.
from all
oh,
that shit,
this
you
gets
are
in-
so fucking wrong.
This is a
like,
whole. This is a whole other topic. but, like,
Yeah. Well, the other thing I was going to say, it's like Me, which is like it's like a short music video kind of a thing. It's
About-
anime style.
About a guy losing his girlfriend to porn addiction. So it
Yes.
like with that you're gonna get a lot of pornographic imagery.
Imagery. Yeah, no, it is pretty graphic.
Yeah.
And even me now, who
But, like,
I've seen some shit. And
even-
also Puparia. Nathan
Oh, that
showed
was
me.
beautiful.
Puparia basically is like a 3-minute. You explain
It's
it.
like I don't even know how long it is. It's a very short film. It's all hand drawn with cell animation, and it's just this one Japanese guy who created a small anime short film. It's just really atmospheric, very strange,
very
like,
surreal.
very surreal. You can't even put it. I can't even tell you what the story is. There's no story. It's just really, really cool imagery that I think he wants to someday make it into an anime, like a full-fledged anime. But look it up. I'm not gonna pull it up right now, but like look it up. It's a really, really, really like it's worth your while. Like, it's inspiring. It can show you that stuff like anime. Like there's so much there to explore. But I was gonna say like I understand why like kids our age were so like. I mean, one, there's like it's a whole other culture, it's a whole other language, right? So it's like already there's going to be like that kind of like distance from American kids who are not going to want to indulge in that. But at the same time, or not at the same time, like also it can be sexualized sometimes. And there
Oh,
can be
no,
some
absolutely.
interesting, weird. But like even then though, and I don't know if you agree with this, but like even then, like I saw past that. Like as a kid, I saw the artistry behind it. I saw the meaning that they were going for. I didn't get caught up in the surface. You know, it's like this, and this is a whole other conversation. Sorry, I'm kind of hogging, but like
Pop
you know,
off King.
the book The Road that we read.
Yes.
The Road. It's
yeah.
kind of the same argument here. That book is fucking disgusting. There's terrible, disgusting, like not even imagery, but the writing is talking about these really like vile, gruesome,
disturbing things.
really just disturbing stuff. And I remember one of my teachers talking to me about The Road and being like, I don't like that book. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. I don't like the cannibalism. Like, there's so much disgusting, awful things there. And yes, obviously it's disgusting and awful. You have to see below that. That's just the surface. That obviously, that's not where the story lies.
Ends. Yeah.
Everything is below that. And there's so much gold to be found under that it's so much more pure and genuine than cannibalism. And you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like
Well, I mean, like we've talked about this before, but like when anime, there's oftentimes not a purpose. There's a lot of
doesn't
times
have to be.
not a purpose for big booby girly or like in
Yeah.
Food Wars, like people orgasming over food. There's not necessarily a purpose to that other than to be like, oh, that was wacky,
Yeah.
or like, oh, it's
And that's
What the
okay.
fuck, like.
I can understand though why people are like
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think
apprehensive.
that's like, I feel like that kind of takes, this sounds like pretentious as fuck, but like, I think it takes kind of like an enlightened perspective on art to be able to rise above. Because online, like, I thought that Saltburn was a pretty, like, it is definitely mainstream, like, everyone's talking about it, but that's my echo chamber online. Like, there are so many like people that I've talked to about Saltburn where they're like, oh, like I really just didn't understand it. Like I thought that was really weird and stupid. And,
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, I get it. Like he did give the bathtub a rim job.
Pretty fucking
He did
weird.
fuck a grave.
But I think people they don't lack the ability to see below it. They lack the care to see below it. They only see the surface, and they don't really care enough to look below that and see what the artist is really trying to. Because obviously that movie is not just Barry Keoghan licking a bathtub. Like, yes, it's a very shocking thing, and there was a lot of shock value inherently in that.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the purpose. It wasn't.
No,
the purpose wasn't
that was
purely
leading
to shock.
somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I think I agree. I think that everyone has like, obviously everyone has the ability to see below and enjoy all kinds of art, but I think that people I think people just give too much of a fuck of what people are going to think of their hobbies.
I know, and I don't know why anime just like became this thing that people were just like, "Ooh, that's weird." Like, what? Like, I honestly think it's kind of based in a little bit of not like, I just like, not. What's the opposite of open? Closed-mindedness. It's kind of.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's like people. It's another culture. It's unknown. It's not necessarily experienced by them, so that's why. And like, you know, this is a whole nother conversation, but us as Americans, we're surrounded by entirely America. We're not surrounded. Sure, America has a lot of cultures that are within. However, we're not surrounded by literal like countries on countries on countries.
But like
that's a very like. That's why I feel as though European people feel much more open-minded to me than Americans do.
I don't know what it really is.
The average American.
I don't know what it is about. Maybe it was just where we were, kind of in the Bible Belt, where people are a little more closed-minded about like just the media that they're consuming. I don't know if that's what it was, but like, you know, kids watch Pokemon and stuff like that. That's considered anime. So
yeah,
like,
no, sure.
I don't know. It's interesting. I don't want to get too deep into that because we're kind of on a crunch. But
where are we at?
I'd say we have like about 5 minutes to talk about Boy and the Heron, and then we can.
All right, get into it, yeah.
So okay, Boy and the Heron for me specifically. Aubrey, do you want to tell them how many times I saw the Boy and the Heron?
You saw it like 5 times in theaters.
Yeah.
5 times in theaters. Nathan was like sneaking out one night. I was like, "Where's he going?" And then he was like, "I'm going to see the Boy and the Heron again." And I was like,
I had this
pop
like
off.
ritual where I was like, you know, when I find a movie or a show that I really enjoy.
No, I get it.
Like Beef was a show recently, like that came out last year. Once I had finished Beef, I'm not even one to like repeat watch stuff, but like when I love something so much and I haven't seen something good in a while, I just like repeat watch. I watched Beef like maybe like I think I've seen it like the whole show 10 times. So
that's
like
crazy.
It's stuff like that. But Boy and the Heron really just like it like moved me on a whole other level, and I to the point where I know like it's kind of a hot take for people that know Studio Ghibli, but it's I think his best work in my personal opinion. Just like holistically on everything that Studio Ghibli movies usually do, it did everything I was looking for on like such a beautiful like existential surreal level, and it's like it checked every box for me.
It's hard for me to like have like even an opinion on what I think Hayao Miyazaki's best work is.
Yeah.
Like that's really tough.
It
I feel like
is.
there's just so many like stories within the Ghibli universe that I like for separate reasons. I loved like how he just like Miyazaki is not one to shy away from creative freedom like by any means. He does whatever the fuck he wants, but like he really popped off with this movie. Like it's very trippy at times. It definitely has a storyline and it continues, but like, you know, even we were talking to Cameron and Cameron was like, I don't know what was going on during that movie, which is fair, but like at the same time, it's like it's a trippy movie.
I'm gonna say real quick, spoiler alert. I want to just make
Yes.
sure we say that if we even bring up any spoilers, I don't know. But spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, I'd absolutely say go see it. One, because it's very easy. I mean, I think a lot of people, a lot of my friends that saw it, they got back from it being like, "What was that? Can you explain it to me?" And I get that, but at the same time, it is like really easily digestible just because of how beautiful it is. Like, just because of the imagery and the artistry of what Hayao Miyazaki does, like, it's so easy to just sit there and take in all the beautiful stuff you're seeing. And I am one to, when I watch a movie, I'm not trying to look for logic. Like, yes, obviously there's always going to be this logical train that you try and follow in a movie, and if it doesn't follow, then it's going to ruin the movie. But like, most of the time for me, when I'm watching a movie, I can suspend my belief in my reality. And Hayao Miyazaki's movies, like, you kind of have to do that. And like, Spirited Away, there's so many times where I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but it's really cool. And like, you can still follow what's happening with the characters. You can still follow like what's happening in the story, but sometimes it kind of just gets like a little fuzzy, or like things just kind of just don't make sense. But that's like the beauty of it. It's like, get lost in the not things don't make sense. Like, forget that. This is a whole world that we don't even know about.
Well, I think two things. Miyazaki, I think, uses the concept of inventing a fantastical world to his advantage. Like you were saying, there are times where it's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, it's like, what rules are we abiding by? It doesn't matter because he made it.
Exactly, and that's what I love. It's like, we don't need rules. So like with this one specifically, I like the concept. I love when movies just don't have a linear, like, time is not linear. And this was a pocket universe movie where he enters this whole pocket universe and time does not work the same. I don't know if we've discussed this since, but I can't remember who it was, but someone kind of like, it was Casey, I think. Casey kind of opened my eyes to the fact that my biggest question was, because Mahito, the main character, when he would go in there, he saw his mother whenever she was younger, and she had gone in there to this tower. That's where this pocket universe is. It's in this tower.
Which is like, it has a bunch of doors to a bunch of different like timelines and universe.
To places in time, yeah.
Yeah.
And what I didn't understand was, I was like, why, when people enter this world, are they just kind of always there? Because like, the mom entered when she was younger, and then she left. She came back when still like the same day or whatever. But when Mahito is in there, she's there as a young kid. What I didn't realize is that time, it doesn't work the same. So they entered at two totally different points in time, but they're both there at the same time because time doesn't work the same, right? So like, because I was so confused. I was like, why are we seeing the sailor, the granny, right? Like, why are we seeing her? Because she said, like, whenever Mahito was like, oh, I know someone like you in the real world, but she's old, and she's like, I've always been here. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, oh yeah, I guess like, how does this work? They've always been here. No, like, they're here at their point in time in their life, but they're in this whole world. Time doesn't work the same way.
Yeah.
So that was something that I was like, wow, that's so cool. You have so much to play around with that. I love that aspect of it. I mean, I can keep talking about it. I don't know if you have any other thoughts.
Oh, the only thing that I guess the main driving point that I kind of like felt with the movie was Hayao Miyazaki, like, I honestly, most people did not think that he was going to make another movie.
The last one he made was The Wind Rises, I think, right?
Yes, like, it's been a while since there's been a Studio Ghibli. Oh, over. Like, The Wind Rises is like 2011 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been a while since there's been a Studio Ghibli movie that's directed by Miyazaki, and there's other ones that are very good. Like, When Marnie Was There, underrated. It's really great.
I need to see that one. I've heard such good things about it.
I was gonna say, I feel like I've been talking that one up for like so long, but we need to watch it.
I have not seen it.
But it seemed like, in how Miyazaki is very old, it seemed very clearly that like it was kind of this like big introspective thing for Miyazaki, like not coping with death, but like, as I am about to die, like, here's everything.
There was lots of themes of death, and he based the characters on his partners.
Yes.
He based the Heron off of his partner, his other partner who writes some of the movies, Studio Ghibli movies.
Yeah,
and
people
then,
that helped found Studio Ghibli with
Mhm.
him.
And then the other director was the grand uncle, and like I think he's dead now, but like I just like that it does seem like he was wrapping things up, but apparently he said that he's like, oh, actually I have more ideas, I want to make more. So he might be making more, I don't know, but I thought he was like on his deathbed.
I feel like everyone, well, Japanese people are just like healthy as folks, so like he very well
True.
could be here for forever. But like it, like I think everyone was like, oh well, I guess this is the last one. He's
Yeah.
like, oh no, it's not.
Actually, nope.
So I wouldn't, honestly, maybe he'll make another one. Who's to say?
But I just want to like a couple other things. I mean, overall, the existential, like you're saying, there was a lot of things of death, and the existentialism of the whole movie was just like so beautiful to me. Just this idea of basically the themes here are just like someone trying to play God. It meant like specifically men in this boy's life, in his family, trying to have power and dominion over other people's lives. His dad, same thing. Like he always was coming back to Mahito and saying, "Oh, there's some more accidents at the railroad today, more accidents at the factory today, but it's all good." Like his father has dominion over people's lives. His granduncle literally created an entire universe and is abusing it and doesn't even realize. Like, I mean, I think he did realize that his world was not perfect. But I love that aspect of like this boy is witnessing these people in his life just like with malice and like just abusing power basically. And he decides to break that cycle. And I also just really related with the main character. I it's not like often that I really relate with like a main character on a deep level. I feel like that's kind of hard because every character is so complex and specifically them. But this one I just like really related with how he dealt with things and how he like dealt with trauma. And that was another thing. The way that this movie illustrated like kids going through trauma, that was something like Studio Ghibli has never done. At least I haven't seen it be done before. Like with him hitting his head over with the rock and
Yeah.
like-
No, I was trying to think of like other Studio Ghibli
like, that
examples.
was really jarring. Like when I saw that the first time, I was like, "Whoa!" Like I remember the theater too was vocal. Like wow, like because I don't think anyone anticipated that a kid would hit himself over the head with a rock and make himself bleed. Like, and it like the score. This is Joe. I think his name is Joe Hisashi. Joe something like that. This is his first Studio Ghibli score that is being nominated
Really?
or on a short list to be nominated for an Oscar.
Oh my gosh.
None of his other scores for any of the other Studio Ghibli movies has
Are
even
you
made it
serious?
to a short list. Isn't that crazy?
Well, because like there's so like Studio Ghibli scores, like everyone would, if you played Merry-Go-Round from Howl's Moving Castle, everyone would fucking know
Yeah.
what that
Yeah.
is, but they wouldn't
Or
know
like
what it's
one
from.
like One Summer's Day from Spirited Away. Like that one is so iconic. Like I'm sure you've heard it before and you just didn't even know. You've heard it on TikTok or something.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
gonna say Merry-Go-Round was like
Yeah. Was like a TikTok
going
trend.
like but
I this is kind of like my final note is just I love how such a fantastical movie that deals with like just the craziest magic and fantasy can be so real, can like hit home so genuinely and deeply and I don't know, it just like there were so many little moments, just the cadences between characters, the writing, all this stuff, like it's so real and true, and it's done in this really fantastical way. It's just like it's perfection to me. Like I there's nothing more beautiful because it's so boring to just like watch. Like okay, and it's not boring, but like realistic dramas and stuff like that are just like kind of plain and dry. Don't really have any examples, but
well, you're given a box.
Like,
you
yeah,
you,
like-
you
like-
have to like if you're making a drama, you have to abide by the
Yeah.
rules of the world.
oh yeah,
Like,
you have to.
you can't
exactly.
like Walter White could not suddenly be like, I'm going to another dimension.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Like it doesn't work that way.
Exactly. And there's a beauty in that. Like my favorite movie is Boyhood, and that is like probably the most like realism movie I have ever seen. That's why I love it so much. But there's something also so cool about taking those same elements of realism and real life and applying it to such a fantastical world. It's like that's what I want to do. Like, that's what I want to achieve, is be able to tell real, genuine stories that people can relate to in a crazy way. You know what I mean?
Well, there's like, I think there's this assumption with like fantasy or something that you're watching it for the sake of like the fantasy of it, or
Like
perhaps
escapism, like trying to like
there is an element of escapism to books or movies
Yeah.
or whatever. Like, oh, I am enjoying someone else's story for
Yeah.
the sake of enjoying it. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But like, there's also you are very able to translate real elements of life clearly, because we cannot make without taking from something.
Yeah,
We can't
yeah.
make anything new without taking inspiration from something. And whether we like it or not, we make a lot of art based
Yeah.
directly on our own lives.
Exactly.
And so it doesn't even have to be your own life, or like somebody else's experience that you empathized with, or like whatever. I don't know. I've done it before. I've done it
Yeah.
before. So I don't know. Your interpretation or your depiction of something does not have to be
so exact to reality.
exact to what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, like kind of what you said about, I don't know, the purpose of watching a movie. Yes, there's the aspect of escapism. Oh, we want to be entertained. We want to kind of step away from our real lives. But what's going a step beyond that, and actually doing the opposite, and making something that is going to make you stare at your own life right in the eyes, is something that can actually change your life. And after seeing a movie, you can actually be changed. Like, after seeing The Boy and the Heron, I think a part of me was changed, like, as an artist, and as just like it really helped me reflect on things that I hadn't. And like, it's just weird as like a 22-year-old person to watch a cartoon animated movie and actually be like so moved that it can actually, like, I can move forward in my life and feel like I've somewhat, my life is better now. Like, that is what I want to achieve so desperately in my life, is to do that for other people. You know what I mean?
Very well said. It's like, I think a lot of people who make art, whatever they make,
Yeah.
or whatever media they do, I think what is often lost is why. Because I think that a lot of things, it's like, okay, you wanted to make something, but I think it did not come across to me why you made it. And I think that is what that's the extra oomph. Like, you can make anyone, people can make
you can
art,
make some really cool, crazy shit that I'm like, wow, that was really cool.
but it didn't move. It didn't
didn't
move you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what that extra oomph is. It's like
And not-
purpose and what what you put into it.
Not one is inherently better than the other. It's just that it is different in that it can actually change you. Like, I mean, what else can, like, other than experiencing real life things? Like, it's kind of crazy that something fabricated from someone's mind or a couple of people's mind can, like, actually, like, move someone.
Well, visually, you're able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. I mean, people argue that you can do this through books, which I think is true, but there's something, like, there's a bunch of studies done on this too, that, like, people's reaction to visuals, seeing something happen in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of our discussion of horror. Like, you see something, it's imprinted in your brain.
No, exactly. And there's when you see, like, when you read someone crying versus when you see someone crying, you feel you're more inclined as a human to feel the empathy for that person, and it's inescapable because you're seeing it. You're not just reading about it. When you're reading about it, you are the person that creates the imagery in your head.
Yeah.
You are the determiner. But when you're absorbing visuals, it's not the same. You
I
have no
agree.
choice.
Yeah.
You have no choice but to absorb it how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just a little tidbit.
Real
Real as fuck. Shall we?
I think we need to get to our segment.
I think we shall.
We have a really, really fun thing today.
We do indeed. Yeah. No. Why don't you just hit it, Jamie?
Who's that ass? At her butt.
It's really the abruptness of, like, it feels
Ass.
It feels like you hit a speed bump. Like it feels like there's like in the entrance to our lovely home, there's these two like really aggressive speed bumps. I feel like that's what that was.
yeah. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
God,
We can't talk about that.
shit. God, now you got me thinking about the speed bumps.
If we start talking about that, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, no, can't.
So
So those speed bumps.
nope. Nope.
Okay.
So basically what we're doing here today, so me and Nathan have each prepared 5 celebrity butts.
Wait, what are you gonna show me your butts on your phone?
Oh, did you not take from the email that I gave
You sent me an email, didn't you?
I did send you an email. But that's okay. I can just show them to you on your phone. Someone did not download the images.
More work for me.
More work for you. Congrats. Ching. Cheers.
Great. Awesome.
All is well. All is well because I have them on my phone.
Why don't you pull up your first for me?
My first butt.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me explain what we're doing. We're each presenting
Wait.
5 celebrity butts to each other. and
I have to get. Well, we each have to guess.
yeah, the other has to guess whose butt it is. And there's no penalty. We're just doing it.
There's just no telling how we're gonna do this. Like, there's
I
just
thought you
no
were gonna
telling.
end it. There's no telling. There's just no telling.
There's just no telling.
Telling what? Telling what?
The butt.
The
I can't tell the butt.
Look at her
Show
butt.
me, please. Show me the first butt, please.
Okay, so here's the first butt.
Oh wow. Okay.
I feel like you are going to be very surprised on whose butt this is.
Interesting.
Yes, yeah.
Why do you think that? Because their butt usually, looks perfect.
I don't really have an answer for that,
Like,
but I think you're going to be surprised on whose butt this is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
I'm just thinking. I mean, okay. So what are they wearing here? Is this
That's Dior.
That's Dior? Okay,
that
so
is
this is
Dior.
Okay. Okay. I don't like that bathing suit. It's pretty ugly to me.
No, I also think that it's ugly.
It's what is this rainbow?
Would it be helpful if I screen recorded on my phone?
No.
No, it wouldn't be helpful.
No, praised be.
No, we're not getting into The Handmaid's Tale right now.
Blessed be.
Would it be helpful? It wouldn't be helpful if I.
No, just drop it.
Okay, I'm just trying to be helpful, Nathan.
Okay.
Okay.
I for some reason
Spit it out.
I want to no, because Kim K's butt is not that. It's not shaped like that. So, okay, wait. You gotta help me. You gotta give me a hint or something, because this is a hard game.
If I gave you a hint, I can't give you. I literally can't give you a hint.
Whose butt is that?
Spit it out. Spit it out. Whose
Okay,
butt is that?
Can you tell me what hair color they have?
Brown. See, why
Okay,
did you
fine,
think
fine,
I was gonna help you?
Is it Kardashian?
Wait, are you asking if it's a Kardashian?
Yeah.
It is a Kardashian.
Okay.
You have to guess which one in the first guess though.
Oh my god. So it's not Kim K. I can tell who Kim K's ass is. And you said they're brunette. Chloe is not brunette, but maybe she was brunette in this picture. I'm going to guess Chloe.
It's not Chloe.
What the fuck?
It's Kim.
What?
Yeah, that's Kim. That's Kim.
That was loud.
Hey.
That's
Hey.
Kim?
Yeah, that's Kim.
I literally
You said it was not Kim. I didn't stop you. Give me the next butt.
I-
Next butt. We have to get on to the next
Okay,
butt.
fine.
You failed.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. Oh my. The pose is crazy.
Yeah, this is a pretty crazy butt.
I literally have no I don't.
Okay, listen.
I don't
Okay.
know where to begin.
So, first of all, it's not who you think it would be.
Well, let me begin by saying that I didn't have a conception of who I thought that it would be. So you're not helping.
But you can maybe figure out who this is just by what they're wearing, but it's you just it's going to be wrong.
Well, my first instinct was Nicki.
Right.
My first instinct was Nicki. Okay,
It
but
looks like a Nicki fit, but it's not.
No,
I'm just gonna tell you it's not Nicki.
she definitely would pose like that. But I'm going to say
Wait, I really want you get this right. So like, I'm trying to figure out a way
Nathan,
that I can.
look at the source material.
Look, what do you think this was gonna be?
And it's just all looking
So
butts.
okay,
she's
I'm gonna
wearing.
explain for the audio listeners too. You were
Oh,
gonna do
oh
that?
my god!
Oh my god! Okay.
She's wearing a cheetah print bodysuit. She's posed
and her
like
ass
in
is
doggy.
big.
Her-
It's a big ass.
It's like less than Kim K, but like it could be Nicki.
It could be
Like,
Nicki.
it could be Nicki. It's on. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Just think like, come on, like.
I'm gonna say Doja. I'm gonna say Doja.
No, I told
no,
you it's not who you think it'd be. That would be Doja. That's not Doja. Okay, I'll give you one more chance, and I'm literally going to telepathically put it in your brain. Ready?
Iggy Azalea.
You were close.
Really?
Kind of. Same vibe.
Really?
Not at all same vibe, but like.
Same vibe.
I'm just gonna.
Same vibe. Who is that?
Come on. You can
Is-
see
is-
it. Look
is
at her
that-
face.
Is that Lady Gaga?
That's Lady Gaga.
Okay, there was a part of me for a second where I was like, "Oh my god, is that?" Oh my god, Lady Gaga!
I
Oh my
know,
god!
right?
I didn't think she'd be caked up like that.
She's caked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
Okay, Gaga, thank you.
Okay.
All
Give me-
right.
Give me your next one.
All right, next butt. Thank you, Lady Gaga.
Thank you, Lady Gaga.
Okay. Okay, here's the next butt. This is the next one.
Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
I knew.
Uh,
I literally knew. From the
No,
moment
I was
saw
gonna
it.
say from the moment I saw
I
that,
think
but
Beyonce's ass is just so iconic.
no, like I too would know. I probably should have picked a less I would have to subdue her ass in order for it to be
But
difficult.
it's just like so perfect. So like,
I had to I cropped out.
Wait.
I had it cropped a different
I have
way.
a question.
And then let me finish. I had it cropped a different way, and some of her hair was in it. I was like, no, I have to crop out her hair because otherwise, like, it'll be even more obvious who it is. You know what I'm saying?
I just realized that I burped right into the mic. Like that was really just not kosher.
No, it wasn't. But I wasn't gonna say anything about it.
That's okay. I'm gonna ask, does Beyonce? Do you think does she have any work done? Like not that it's a problem. I'm just.
I think it's natural.
You think it's all
I think so.
all natty?
Like I think it's right to the point where it's like anything more, it's not natural. But her thighs, this is one way I feel like you can tell if someone's got butt.
She don't got any
job.
cellulite. Like it's just.
Well, okay. I mean that photo was probably retouched.
Oh,
and stuff.
but yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Should we just go to the next one?
No. But
Oh.
I have to say this is that I feel like you can tell if someone's had work done on their butt if their thighs are really small and their butt is really weirdly
I see.
large.
I see.
But Beyonce's thighs are hella proportional to her butt. So I'm like,
Beyonce's just hella proportional in general.
no, she's just very hot.
Okay.
I'll Jay-Z, get out the way.
Get out the way, Jay-Z.
Zendaya.
That's a really interesting guess. Can I give you one more option?
I like how
Can I gi-
graceful this image is.
It's very graceful. Okay. It does look like Zendaya, but it's not. Wait, okay. Do you want another chance, or do you want me to just say no? You were wrong.
You can go ahead and say no because I don't really know who else I would say.
Okay. This person would not pose like this.
Interesting.
I'm gonna give you some hints. I'm gonna try. I really want you to try and get it. It's an actress that we both really like, and they wouldn't pose like this.
They wouldn't pose like this?
Yeah, but they're posing so gracefully.
Okay. Have we recently consumed media?
Semi recently, in the past 3 months.
Okay. Well,
I would say there was a season. There was a season of this.
there was this really.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? What have we consumed recently? This is not someone from The Handmaid's Tale.
No. No.
That's Aunt
It's
Lydia.
actually Elizabeth Moss. No, nothing against Elizabeth Moss. She can do this if she wanted.
I literally I don't know. I give up. I don't know who it is. Who the fuck is that?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh my god, it is Jennifer. Oh my. Oh.
Right?
She would not you were so right. She would not pose like
she would
that.
never pose like that, but she's
She's
fucking eating.
No, she's so hot. She's so hot.
She's so fucking hot. Okay, your turn.
Okay, your turn. Okay, your turn.
No,
Thank
but
you.
it did look like Zendaya from like all the proportions look the same. But
No,
like,
yeah, like the way that they edited her skin, I was like, yeah, no,
well, yeah, the lighting is a little. She does look a little bronzed.
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 Okay. All right, we got another. Here's another butt.
Doja.
No, it's not Doja.
What? Okay. So this is a singer because
I know
they
you
have
get
a
you have a mic.
That
That butt looks crazy.
That does look crazy. Who would bedazzle their ass like that?
Yeah.
Is this like a radio artist on the radio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
This is our girl Nicki.
That's our girl Nikki.
That's our girl Nicki. I knew it.
That's our girl Nikki.
I knew it. I knew it.
No, like, I mean,
But
this
why did I say
it's only her
Doja?
from the back, but like,
Well, it's only her from the back.
since you didn't say Nicki Minaj from the back,
You got it wrong.
you technically got it wrong.
Okay.
Okay, next. There's no way. Like, there's
for audio listeners, we're looking at.
a really ugly butt.
Okay, hey.
No,
hey,
I have no
let's-
problem. I have no problem saying
Let's
that.
be nice, okay?
I'm sorry. The transition from Nicki to this was like steep.
The
You-
butt,
you
the
must
butt
admit.
is almost non-existent.
The butt is inverted. Like, it's going.
It's
Like-
not inverted. You're being mean.
Yes, it is. It's going in, like, the slope is going this way. It's not going out.
You're kind of right.
Yeah. That's Guy Fieri for sure. No, it's not.
No, you're not too far off.
Am I, like, in the right?
You're
Like,
kind of in the right genre of people.
is that Bobby Flay?
No, it's not Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay is not built like that.
You're right. You're right. Wait, same genre of people?
Same genre of people as Guy Fieri, but
That's like Food Network.
no, like not on Food Network. It's just kind of like same facet of people. Like I would say the vibe is the same, kind of. This
I
person.
can't name.
Okay, let me give you a hint.
How rude of you to assume that there's another person who has the same vibe as Guy
No,
Fieri.
you are just really giving me a hard time. Okay, listen, I'm gonna give you some kind of hint. Like
Okay, please do.
this is a very beloved actor. Everyone loves this actor, and they're just like awesome. Like everyone just loves them. Like this actor cannot do wrong.
This is this Pedro Pascal?
Is Pedro Pascal built like that?
I don't know. I don't know who this. I cannot place.
Have you seen the new FNAF trailer?
Is that Jack? Oh my! Oh, that's Jack Black?
How dare you say that is an ugly butt? Look how beautiful that man
I'm
is.
so sorry. I'm actually such a big Jack Black fan.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I can't. Lindsay got that like right away.
Are you?
Yes,
That's
right
crazy.
away.
That's tough. You're right. Everyone. Same vibe. Same vibe.
like funny.
Like upbeat.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I guess.
Whatever. Show me your next ass, please.
Next ass. I loved his butt.
Okay. No, you didn't. You said it was
I didn't love
inverted.
his butt. No, his butt.
You said
it
the
is.
tangent line of the slope was inverted.
It is. Objectively, it is. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is this? What am I
Yeah.
looking at?
I know.
It's a very cryptic image of someone's ass, and they have a very sharp tan line. They seem to be at some sort of like maybe pool or something. Like what is on the bottom here?
I think that's like the edge of a hot tub.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, well, you didn't say it, so like I don't really, believe you.
Okay.
Another he's an actor. He's an actor.
Okay. Can you give me something else?
Well, I mean, how many actors are built like that,
What? Many?
I guess you can't really like get the full vibe.
I'm gonna say. Okay, is this actor like A-list celebrity?
I would say so. Like I would definitely say so.
Is it Zac Efron?
No.
Is it Channing Tatum?
No,
What?
though both those people would have much like brick,
know-
like
I
they
don't
would
know
look
why.
more like bricks.
I don't know. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you said
Just
that.
pretend like I didn't say any of that.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that.
I just love looking at Jack Black still. I'm staring at him. I don't.
Like he's
Oh, like Liam Hemsworth?
no,
Fuck.
that would also
Okay,
be
I've
more
already,
of a
I've already
brick.
guessed 3 times. Just tell me what's going on.
This is Timothy Chalamet.
What? That's Timothy Chalamet's at. Am I hurting your leg?
Yes, you are hurting my leg. Get them off.
Sorry, I'm trying so hard. Okay.
Yeah, that's Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, whatever. Fuck.
Fuck.
Just fuck.
Okay. Oh, low battery. Oh no, wait, no, yeah, that's Beyonce. No, that's Beyonce. You know why? Because I had that. I selected that image. I selected
kinda
that.
knew you would know. I knew you would know. Also, like, we can just tell. We can
No,
tell when there's a perfect ass. You
no,
know?
absolutely. Like, yeah, no, that was the picture that I had picked originally for Beyonce, and then I switched to the other
No
one.
way.
Yeah, no, that's why I know.
Okay. Well. Great. Are you good?
No, all as well.
Is your battery about to die?
Well, we have 9% left, so
okay,
we
good. We're good.
no, we have
We're good.
we're fine. Okay,
I guess we got it. We can just go to the next one.
I like how we both instantly got Beyonce on
Yeah.
2 separate accounts.
Well, I mean, she just has an iconic ass, so.
Okay, this is my last butt that I have for you.
Okay.
You know, like,
Okay, so this is we're seeing a butt at a beach.
I feel like this is not like you wouldn't suspect that this person is this person.
He's not chiseled. He got some, you know.
I feel like
he's
you're gonna.
not-
I feel like you're gonna like regret saying
hate-
that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, is he chiseled?
Yes.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. I'm looking at the shadow. It just looks like he got a little love handle, but like
That's like
again,
his
I'm not-
V-taper.
I'm really not. Oh, wow. It's like it's like his cum gutter.
Oh wow.
So he got cum gutters? So cum gutters or no?
No, you would definitely say
It's a
this person
pretty-
has cum gutters.
It's a pretty nice ass. Is it someone I said already?
No.
Oh. Is it someone that I like a lot? Like I talk about this man a lot?
We've talked about him on the podcast before, and you do find him physically appealing.
Why is like no one coming to mind? This game was hard.
Yeah, well. Okay.
That's it?
Maybe he's one of your girls.
That's Troy?
No.
Oh, that's Ross.
That's Ross.
That's
Ross.
Ross?
That's Ross. Yeah, let me pull up the full image.
Oh, oh my god, he's so fucking beautiful.
No, yeah, he's so fine.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. I actually have 2 more asses for you. I picked 2 more. So.
Okay, well,
I know we're running out of time. Looking at a ghastly ass.
oh, you had a problem with me talking shit about that other ass, but like you have no problem saying this ghastly.
No, I don't, because it's of who it is. I'm not saying no. Listen,
Interesting.
because you would listen. This person's ass should look a lot better than it does here.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't. I'm saying it's not who you expect. It's another one of those.
Well, what is this like peasant getup that they're wearing? Like they're wearing like a little, like a peasant
it
shirt.
looks like that from this angle, but it's not peasant at all.
Oh, that's really
But
interesting.
he is in a getup.
Oh, he.
Oh,
He's in a getup.
he's in
Have we
some
mentioned
sort
this
of getup.
person? Is this Barry Keoghan?
Nope.
Is this?
How would I have found a picture of Barry Keoghan's ass?
What do you mean? How would you have found a picture of Barry Keoghan's ass?
Is it? I don't really remember seeing his ass in Saltburn.
The ending scene.
I am eating all of my words.
You little idiot bitch.
Okay,
And maybe when
whatever.
he fucks the grave. Anyway,
That's so true.
mayhaps.
What
2
if
different
I
times.
What if I screen grabbed that? That would have been so good.
That actually would have been good. I think I'm going to say this is Jacob Elordi.
It's not. I don't know why you keep getting things wrong.
Okay, well, you've also gotten a lot of things wrong.
You have
so
one
like,
more try. He was in a movie. He was in a movie recently.
is that President Snow? Is that like young
What?
President Snow?
No, recently. And it's a movie with two other guys, well, I guess one other really popular guy, and then like,
So Saltburn.
fuck no.
Did I watch it? Did I
Yes,
see
you
it?
did.
Did we see it together?
No.
Wonka.
No.
Who is this?
Whoa, it's Zac Efron. See, he's not in a peasant getup, but like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
his
I
ass
would.
looks so bad there.
You are coming for me for like talking shit
Because
about
it
these
was
people.
Jack Black, but Zac Efron is like, who cares? He's like America's fucking
America's sweetheart.
F-boy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, his ass should look better. Like for what he's doing.
It
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's getting sweaty. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to the next one because we gotta.
Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about him anymore. Oh.
What? What? What?
It's like the pose. I'm sorry. If you're listening to audio only, fuck you. Come and like look at the visuals. Like you cannot tell me that pose is just a little silly. Like it's a little makes you laugh a little bit.
It's a funny pose in the context of this, but it's not okay. I thought
Is
you
this
were
not who I think it is?
I thought you were laughing because you knew exactly who it was.
No. Is this
I'm like very surprised. I thought you were gonna get it right away.
really?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know who this is.
Okay.
I don't. All I know is that pose is silly.
You're gonna eat your words.
I literally like this looks like this ass is so like normal to me that like I can't even begin. Like Katy Perry, like is it?
Oh my god. Keep him going.
Is this Troye Sivan?
Ah! You called Troye Sivan's ass mediocre.
Of course I did. He's a little twink.
Okay, well, I guess you're right. I mean, it was a
Listen.
pretty funny pose.
listen. It's. I think the funnier thing is the fact that I guess that was Katy Perry.
You thought it was I don't know, Katy Perry. That's amazing.
Oh,
Well, I guess that concludes
we need to exit the segment,
celebrity
Jamie.
butts. Let me get there. Oh, as always,
did you-
as always, I'm not prepared.
Little bitch head didn't even
Okay.
download my butts.
Everyone, thank you so much. Hey, shut up! Okay,
Thank you everybody for.
Thank you everybody for joining us on our stupid ass whatever the fuck.
Who's that ass? At her butt.
Who's
for
that
all
ass?
for all the audio listeners, fuck you. Watch it on YouTube, bitch.
The visuals are like very necessary for that one.
So
I
necessary.
God, Katy Perry and Troye
I
Sivan look exactly the same. They're
I
so
hope-
similar.
I hope all the audio listeners really enjoyed GeoGuessr last time. I mean, it must have been really fun for y'all.
Me and Nathan thought that we had hit the jackpot when because I was like, oh, we should just play GeoGuessr for a segment, and then Nathan was like, that's a great idea, let's do that, and then we had this really cool. Nathan made this great sting, and like it was a really great
Yeah.
sting, but like it's just not really designed for like audio listeners at all because
I love when we design segments for an audio
medium.
and then we do it completely visually, you know.
I feel like this one like translated.
Yeah, it translates. It's still, yeah.
No, this is good. Like I'll listen to us talk about butts. Like I don't need to see the butt, but I would like to. So that's why you should go see the visuals. When Nathan goes and inputs all of the ones that I sent to him, 'cause he didn't have them downloaded. So, anyway. But yeah, no, comment if you want to see us play GeoGuessr again.
Please, I really want to curate all of those locations.
Oh, that
again.
was like another aspect is that since you have to like, we're cheapos and we didn't want to play money to play GeoGuessr, Nathan like curated like Google Earth like environments for us to explore, and that was just like a really good time for Nathan's laptop. It was like
It literally shat the bed in the middle of the podcast, so that was great.
no, me and Tyler had to divert and talk about the Kardashians for a second so that we could reboot.
Stall.
But hey, the ASUS Studio Book is doing hard work, so back the Barbs.
Back the Barbs. I had a really good time. This was a good conversation we had.
Twas indeed. I'll see you next week. Once again.
Next week? Where am I going?
Right after this, I'm going to kick you out of the house.
Oh.
He's in the doghouse.
Oh. He's right behind me, isn't he? That's like
He's sleeping outside.
Cut.
Me when Nathan sleeps outside.
I'm cutting.
Okay. If we have to, give me like a little give me like a little fiery thing to end on.
I don't. I literally have nothing.